Service is terminated, squawk VFR, change advisor 633.
Change to advisory frequency 3 Papa Kilo, we'll be looking for traffic.
Shuttle 6339, traffic no factor. At 210 knots, descend and maintain 7,000.
At 210, down to 10,000, shuttle 6339.
29 November, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 29 November.
Information Alpha current altimeter 3008. Helicopter information Alpha current altimeter 3008.
Shuttle 6339, descend and maintain 6,000, then reduce speed to 170.
Shuttle 6339.
Con 66932, descend and maintain 7,000.
Mission SA Romeo X-ray, turn left and that ground point enter, they'll point you out in the right direction.
Cal citation 2480, echo cancel IFR.
Base here for cancellation fee, rate of service is terminated, squawk VFR 63.
Thanks, squawk VFR.
29 November, reports off your 12 o'clock now, 10 miles, expedite your descent to 4,000.
You will expect a descent to 4,000, we have the airport, site 29 November.
29 November, clear visual approach from Bermuda Dunes Airport.
Clear for the visual approach, Bermuda Dunes, 29 November, thanks.
Con 6932, reduce speed to 210.
Low Whiskey Alpha, WestJet 1485, 319.
2339, roger. Traffic on a downwind for Bermuda Dunes is a citation, so that's what we're waiting on.
6339.
29 November, change advisor 62 cruise and call you back when you're ready to cancel.
We can go ahead and cancel just now, just maintain flight following, and if there's a code for us outbound, that would be great.
Well, there's no, you're 10 miles from the airport, so there's no reason to give you flight following. There's nobody in the vicinity. And you say you want to pick up your, if you want to pick up your outbound, you just call the 1 number.
Okay, we'll call 29 November, thanks.
29 November, rate of service is terminated, squawk VFR 63.
Thanks, 29 November.
Con 6932, descend and maintain 6,000.
Is now current altimeter 3008. They did flow to Phoenix. I'll call and let you know what they say.
Sounds good. 008, thank you.
Con 6932, reduce speed to 170. Shuttle 6339, turn right, heading 260.
Right 260, shuttle 6339.
Okay, 369 SoCal.
Connected to PilotEdge.
106, you are released between 04 and 07, time 55 and 1/4.
04 and 07, American, 2106. Shuttle 6339.
Con 6932, turn right heading 260. Shuttle 6339, join the straight in final at or above 4,000 and clear visual approach runway 31 left, traffic descending out of 2500.
Final at or above 4,000, clear visual 31 left, shuttle 6339.
So 6339, maintain 170 knots or greater till 5 mile final, and you can actually delete the altitude restriction now, they're out of 2,000 speed.
And
170 or greater till 5 mile final.
170 or greater until 5 miles on hour, shuttle 6339.
Shuttle 6339, contact Palm Springs Tower, good day. 6932 airport, 1 o'clock and 20 miles, when they will report airport inside. Yeah, go ahead. Roger, stand by, there's traffic inbound for Palm Springs.
Shuttle land. 31 left, clear to land, or shuttle 6339.
The aircraft is on 120.225. If you're on the ground looking for an IFR clearance, call the 1-800 number. If you're already airborne, change to my frequency 126.7.
Alright guys, I decided to fly the Beech 1900D, not because I like this plane, because I really don't, but I have an FS economy job I couldn't refuse in the amount of 20,000, so I'll probably end up with just over 10,000 at the end of the trip with fees and everything. But I was able to totally load out the 1900D with FS economy passengers. So here we are, Carinardo B1900D. So we'll get rid of the statics. We're doing United Express. All right. It's been a while since I have flown this, so I'm going to be using my King Air checklist. I know there's some differences, but we're going to be doing that. So I know for weight and balance, payload is 3565, and that fuel is, let me see, so fuel 330 times 6.5 is 2145. CG is not accurate, but I don't know how you would do that. It doesn't have a good weight and balance program with it for the cost of this airplane. It should come with it because every other GA aircraft I fly has a weight and balance, but not Carinardo. But I'm not going to bitch too much because this is going to make me a lot of FS economy money. Palm Springs, 0 winds. All right. So park brake. I'll reassign the quadrant for start. And this doesn't have external power. I guess we'll turn on the battery. I don't know Battery is 28. Okay. I would do inverters, but I guess we should probably try to start this thing first. Let me see. Yeah, let me go to my engine start checklist and see what. Where are the lights? You got tail, nav light, beacon. Okay. Got nav lights, beacon. I'm gonna try to start it. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Should probably close those. Okay, so let's do left AC, left gen, so the battery is working, I think. Alright, let's try to start the right one and see what happens. ITT just about spikes. I guess we have it's still coming online there. I do not remember this airplane. Something bad's gonna happen. Trying to get the prop into the green with the conditioner lever. And then we'll turn on the right bus, the right gen. And we'll lower the left conditioner lever. Get the RPMs right around 1100. Battery's holding. Holy crap, I'm moving. I had hit the brake. It's okay. I thought I hit the brake. No biggie. We didn't crash. Let's check our volts. Okay. I think we're good on power. Let me go back to my first checklist. Let me see if I missed anything. Inverter switches, I think I just did those. Yeah, those are the bus switches. Here's a bus test. I'm not going to do that because I don't know if it would break or not. Let's do engine ice on for ground ops. We got nav lights. I'm not going to worry about fire. I'm not going to worry about O2, even though I'm not sure where the heck it is in this. You can't even take out the O2 stuff. Turn off those lights. This is like FS economy only. If I'm going to fly a twin turboprop, I'm going to fly my King Air 350 because that is fully, it's a study level. This is just like whatever, but it's still going to get me the money I need. So, all right, battery bus in the up. Nah. Okay. Engine ice is on. Engine start, checklist, engine 2, props, verify volts, did that. All right, let's follow the flight plan. So, departure is Palm Springs, altimeter 3010. 3010. Current with Golf. San Diego is probably landing 27, which it is. So we're going to file IFR. Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, thermal, Victor 514 to Mission Bay. We're slant Golf 16, file. Live map. There it is. Okay, got 330 gallons ready to go. See all these passengers? Got 19 passengers, no seats. PSP to San Diego, so I'm like, well, hell, I'm gonna fly it. I need the money. All right. Sorry about the black screen, guys. I will get that fixed soon. When I get a stinger, it's called a stinger. When I go in between things like that, see sources. All right. So that's filed. Environment. These are bleeds. Go away. We have no pneumatic pressure, so I would assume that's a bleed issue. Where the hell are the bleeds? Oh. There we go, now we got pneumatic pressure. Vacuum is a little low, but that's fine. It'll turn a furnace on. Cabin temp is 40. Alright, so bleeds are set up, I think. Inverters are on, EFIS switches. The EFIS switch. This thing has an FMC, I forgot about that. Oh, we can use either or. Do I have a button? What do I have a button? All right, I don't know. EFIS 1, 2, 3, 4. And cabin, that's right, about 17. What am I looking for? Avionics. All right, we got avionics. All right, let me it's going to take a second to log in. I'm going to be really upset if it crashes because of this stupid airplane. It's never taken this long to log in before. Wow. The whole thing is frozen. Yep, it's going to crash the sim. Son of a bitch. Freaking Carinardo, man. Alright, let me try something different. Maybe... What if I log in first? Pain in the ass. If it doesn't work this time, then it's definitely the coding that Carinardo uses with this airplane. FS Economy is not going to like it, and I'm going to try to log in to FS Economy. Should I log in to FS Economy first? Yeah, let me see if I can log in first and then switch airplanes. Maybe that will help. Yeah, we'll see if that works. It's just computer things. It's whatever. It is what it is. I have to go through all these stupid checks again. All right, let's do stock Baron, same spot. We'll load up real quick, see if I can log in FS Economy. And then after I log in FS Economy, then I'll swap airplanes, and hopefully it will still be logged in. We'll have to see. This just puts more in concrete how much I dislike this airplane. One time I want to fly it, and it won't even work. I say it shouldn't take very long to load a Baron. Making sure the track IR was working. Okay, let's go to X economy. See if it will log in with the Baron. Okay, so it logged in. So now, let's see if I can. Is it still? Yeah, it's still gate 1. So this time I'm just gonna start X economy first, make sure it works. It might not like just the plugin because when the plane loads, it loads a plugin. All right, it said it was logged in, so that's a good sign. So we're gonna let this thing calm down for a second, and then I could start the flight. You know what? Let me. Hang on. Statics. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna log in to. I'm gonna start. I guess I'll start the flight. Oh wait. Oh, that's why. It was looking for the alias, I guess. All right. It's probably just B1900. I'll check though. All right. It's 1900D. Maybe because the alias wasn't set. We have 10 hours left. I'm being charged. I don't care. I'm not going to. Hey, Ginnigans, hang on one second. Let me see if I can.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Oh, okay. Cool. It worked. FSC has been weird lately. I had to update it. Yeah, I updated it too. It required a new, what do they call it, Lua file or something? Like a new, I had to update it twice within the last couple of weeks. The Lua file, and I had to change the password like 3 times because their site's been all weird. But yeah, that Lua file, it's easy to do, but you have to read. You know, like if you don't do it all the time, I had to read about how to get it going. All right, I'm going to rush through this now because we're on the clock, as they say. All right, how do we start? We have plenty of fuel. Let me make sure the weight and balance is good. Okay. All right, battery. We'll set the park and brake this time. That was oxygen I pulled. Where the heck's the park and brake? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Battery. Why are the avionics on? Oh, they're not. Disregard. All right, battery. Nav, beacon, Rico, tail light, blah, 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 seat belts. All that is fine. All right, let me go to my engine start checklist. I'm using my King Air checklist on this because it's similar, but it's different enough to make it a little confusing. I had it started. All right, we got 28. Oh, I need to set up the quadrant for start. All right, that's set. Let's see if this works. Rotation, low pressure over 60. Okay, so that's on. So now I need that and that. And then up here we should have power. We do. And then we can start 2. Yeah, 2. Check for hot start. Well, as long as it doesn't go over 900, I guess. We got rotation. We got oil pressure. Starter coming off. I need to download the current weather again. All right, well, at least the plane's working and I'm going to get money, so it's not all for nothing. And I'm going to increase the conditioner lever to get the prop RPM into the green. I reckon you probably don't want it too low because it might have like cooling issues if it's not in the green. Then we'll lower the left one to match. Come over here, we'll turn on that and that. And then we'll come up here, left and right, and triple fit. Okay. All right, let me start from the beginning again. I'm not moving this time, am I? No. All right, we got volts, battery is on, gen ties are on. Not worrying about all those tests. Lights are on, nav lights, fire test, who cares? Oxygen. I do need to get this stuff going again. Bleeds, that to auto, on. Got pneumatic pressure, vacuum, we'll turn on the furnace. Alright, those annoying sounds work. Fire test, that's not really a fire test. Rudder trim, does that work? Yes, it works. Why is that caution going off? What do we got? I'll figure that out a little bit. Battery bus Engine ice on. Alright, start. Beacon light, starting. Going through these checks. Volts, start 2. Gens, conditioner levers are even. We're both in the green. Prop 1050, verify volts, file the flight plan. Bus test, who cares? Bleeds, we've set that. Oh, we need to set the pressure. How does this? Come on. I want to go there. I'll turn on the EFIS switches. I'll come back to that. Turn on avionics. EFIS switches are on avionics. The altimeter was, clear that out, 3010. I'm gonna need to get ATIS anyway. So ATIS 124.65. I need to turn on that one.
Dew point -4. Altimeter
Gizmo.
3009er.
Hey,
Arriving and departing runways 31 left, 31 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information hotel. Palm Springs International Airport, ATIS Information Hotel, 1853 Zulu.
Got info hotel. Yeah, Gizmo, we're doing the 1900 today. Prop sync isn't active. Yeah, I haven't gotten through all my checks yet. I think that's a little bit further down. I usually turn on the prop sync right before I take off because I like to, you know, use, at least with the King Air, I'll use one prop over the other to help make sharp turns. But we'll see. But yeah, it's definitely not correct right now. I do need rudder boost, and the trim was already on. The autopilot. Trim for takeoff, flaps set for takeoff. Actually, there we go. I guess that's right. Furnace is on. Let's see these lights. Pitot auto feather is off. Okay. So we'll arm the auto feather. Ignition. Auto ignition is on. That's fine. Engine, left engine. Nice. All right. All those idiot lights are normal. Go away. Taxi. The 1900 is a very pretty plane, but it's Carinardo. Yeah, I don't like Carinardo planes, but I have an FS economy job here. I'll show you. I couldn't refuse, so I had to dig up this airplane. I got 19 passengers, except for this Denver to EGE stuff, but $20,000 in jobs. So, and the plane's full, so I had to. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm in the air now because it shows departing. So if you click my flight, now it shows en route. So that's a good thing. The avionics isn't, so it flies like a brick. I know. I'm with you. The only time I would fly this is if I get lucky with an FS economy job like this. Otherwise, I prefer my King Air. I mean, not everything in this is simulated compared to like the King Air where everything is simulated. Slave the gyro. I don't even know if that works in here. I'm doing it anyway. All right, let's get our clearance. This plane is like a brick. There isn't so much work to make it fly pretty also. Yeah, it's you can look in the forums on the 1900 and you can go back years. This was my second airplane that I bought for X-Plane, and I was very disappointed with it. And he would fix it and then it would break. Every time X-Plane would update, this plane would break. So eventually I just got tired of it. And then they came out with version 2.1, I think, and that's what I'm currently using. And it flies a little better, but it's still a brick, like you said. All Carinardos, yeah, that's very true. They have that gravity effect to it for sure. As soon as you get like 10 feet off the ground, it wants to drag you down. 2835 for clearance.
Guys, confirm runway 8018, runway
21.9 on the ground.
Runway 8 for 11 Echo. Lindbergh Tower, 266 Mike Zulu, 8 miles to the northwest, intentions full stop landing at San Diego.
266 Mike Zulu, Lindbergh Tower, cleared into Daniel Bravo Airspace, the report missile right down on runway 27.
Trying to find a better... Okay.
Right downwind for 27, 266 Mike Zulu.
They do the best 3D work in X-Plane 11. I'd have to disagree, Gizmo. I think Aerobasque has the best 3D texture work. But Carinardo to me would come in second for detail. I like the PC-12, but then it has the rep. Yeah, if this plane had the rep, I would fly it way more often, but it doesn't. But if they ever come out with a rep for this, then you'll see me flying it a lot more. Afternoon, Palm Springs clearance, United 1399 at terminal with hotel, IFR, San Diego.
United 1399 Palm Springs clearance, clear San Diego Lindbergh International Airport. Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs as filed. Maintain 7,000, expect 16,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 2555.
Cleared to San Diego Lindbergh via Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, then as filed, climb maintain 7,000, 16,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure 126.7, squawk 2555, United 1399.
United 1399, read backtrack, expect runway 31 left.
And plane for 31 left, United 1399, thanks. To where?
For 7 Charlie Delta, did you want to continue flight following?
25, 55, and I'll set that a little bit. And we got flight plan, menu, delete. And what I miss here? Aerobasque is too artificial. Now who's calling me? Hang on guys, right back.
350 holding short of runway 29 at Alpha, ready for departure, AFR.
Sky High 350, send the left tower, wind calm, runway 29 clear for takeoff.
Runway 29 clear for takeoff, Sky 350.
Telemarketer. So Aerobasque, you think looks like...
Did I get permission to enter Bravo?
Fake? Yeah, I mean it doesn't look... Yeah, I see where you're coming from. It's like too crystal clear, if that makes sense. I see what you're saying, but I like it that way. It's just my preference, but I do understand where you're coming from. It does look artificial. Shenanigans. He called you shenanigans. That's good stuff. All right, where are we going? We are going to... PSP, we don't have to worry about that. That's part of the departure. So we need to put in thermal, which is T.
United 7 Whiskey taxi to parking via Alpha. Have a wonderful
R.
Taxi via Alpha, thank you for your help.
M. Thermal. Yes. And then we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to download it because the airway uses a bunch of
Tango Victor,
waypoints. Let me download this
Santa Catalina.
flight plan. Alright, download. Cut. And flight plan folder.
Plata's 575 Tango Victor, John Wayne
My device.
Catalina Airport on departure, fly heading 175, radar vector Soul Beach as filed.
Alright, let's start over.
Maintain 5,000, expect 6,000 with your minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7007.
Alright, now we're set, and now we can do departure. We're going to do the Cathedral one.
On departure heading 175, Seal Beach, then as filed. Climb initially 5,000
So
feet,
we'll enter,
6,000
but we
once your
don't.
minutes after departure is 128.1, and squawk is 7007 for
So that's why to do the airway, you have to
I-7 rating.
download it or know what each enough
Plata's 5 Tango Victor, route back correct, head request for the
waypoints.
I-7.
Alright, so that's good. Not worry about that.
Skyhead 350, contact Santa Barbara departure.
Still gonna have to fly it. Slant Alpha, we'll figure that out in a minute. Once we get transponder, I already set that. I guess I do need to set the autopilot. Okay, so she said 7,000.
San Luis Tower, November 10897 at the East Hangar for a south departure, taxi with India.
10897, San Luis ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
So we're gonna do Cathedral 1.
897, taxi to 29 via Alpha.
530 are a good GPS except for the lack of airway. Yeah, so it's just a lot easier to download the flight plan if you have an airway. Because here, I'll show you. Actually, I do better with reading the briefing on this map anyway. But the airway, you'll see, has a bunch of turns. So it's easier to just download it from here and then just install the airway that way. It uses all the waypoints.
Skyhawk 350, contact Los Angeles.
Alright, so we're going to take off a heading at 310. 310. And then Palm Springs is 15.5. We're going to have to intercept which radial? 268. So that point we'll make a right turn to go back to Palm Springs. And then we'll take the 104 radial from Palm Springs to Emerald, and then back to Palm Springs, and then from there we'll go to Thermal. Everything will be right turns. The GPS will want to make you do a left turn here, and that's against the thing. So they'll probably just tell me to go direct to Thermal before I have to make a turn back to Palm Springs.
Echo taxi to parking via Echo Charlie, remain this frequency, pass for the Cat 6 nice.
Echo Charlie, remain this frequency. Thanks, 321 Echo.
So that...
Inbound Tower 266 Mike Zulu on final for runway 27.
15.5.
Sir, 266 Mike Zulu, you're instructed to report midfield, right downwind, runway 27. Runway 27, clear to land wind 2005.
Where's...
sorry, clear to land 27, 266 Mike Zulu.
Let's see, is there an autopilot? Here's the autopilot. That would help. It's just the course. Alright, so the radial is 268.
San Luis.
I know which one does the GPS?
San Luis Tower, November 10897 at runway 29, ready for departure.
November 10897, San Luis Tower, on course approved, runway 29, clear for takeoff, when calm.
897, clear for takeoff.
Oh, I know, okay. I can use this to go between. Alright, that'll work. So 268, we are identified with a Palm Spring VOR, so that's fine. We're going to do heading. In the heading again is 310. My laptop just timed out. I hate that. 310.
06 Mike Zulu, taxi to parking via Charlie. Have a great rest of your day. Pass to the Cat 11.
Departure via Charlie. Thank you very much, 266 Mike Zulu.
06 Mike Zulu, just to note on your pattern entry there, you pretty much joined the downwind of almost directly overhead the runway. You want that to be around anywhere between a mile to a mile and a half.
Yeah, thanks for the advice. I got a bit confused. 266 Mike Zulu.
I get my laptop to stay on. Chromebook. Low maintenance, but lots of problems.
Another 25.
That's the problem with low maintenance, is that I can't
I believe it's calling
fix
camera
it.
ground. A lot of background noise. It sounds, the engine noise, I guess, is kind of overpowering. But your voice is coming through loud. So
Yeah, it's
if you're
overmodulated for sure.
if you could lower the background noise without raising
Alright,
your
altitude
voice
is
volume
set.
anymore, that should work perfect.
And engine ice is on. Windshield, anti-ice,
Say something a little longer, transmit.
normal.
Just wondering if turn down the
Prop de-ice is, I'm not gonna worry
The
about
hearing's
it.
been breaking up. I'm not sure if that's on
Surface
your end,
de-ice, who
though.
cares? Granite
You're
test, who
readable.
cares?
We could
Autopilot
definitely
test,
try.
who cares? Chem pressure, I've already set that. Baro is set.
Sky 350, contact
Prop
Oakland
sync.
Center
Now we
128.7.
turn
Have a
that,
good one.
well, I'll turn that on at the runway. How's our fuel? I don't know, looks okay.
350 Oakland Center
EFIS test, don't care. Taxi
128.7.
lights. Taxi light. Still on good on power. And pitot. Is the pitot heat still down here? Pitot heat, stall warning. Okay. Luckily, it's similar to that of the King Air. And beta. I think I just killed something. Oh no, the beta was the start button. That's what that was. Okay, that didn't hurt anything. There's no beta. We'll just control the beta with the conditioner levers. Alright, we're gonna squawk Charlie so I don't forget. So we'll just drag that over until we get the little blink. Guess that's on altitude. I'll find out if she says I'm not squawking. Rudder boost is on. So we're ready to taxi except for ATIS.
VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact if you have information hotel. 37 Charlie Delta, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
Guess it'd be safer to go left, huh? We will go left. Swiss cheese, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? Just in time for some EFIS economy action.
Charlie Delta, contact
Nice to see you again.
approach 119.6.
Just like the Coronado, they leak oil. Okay. Field elevation is
9258. Wonder if we can pick up our IFR flight plan
476.
to Van Nuys.
Altimeter is correct. Go right out here to Whiskey 2. Just chilling. You're putting in some panels. Oh, nice. What what home cockpit are you building, or is it just like a multi-airplane? All right, we'll go to ground. Towers 19.7.
Palomar, altimeter 3002.
Turn off that light. Turn off that light.
Sky 90258, Camarillo ground. Just FYI, there's still a lot of background noise. It's just like a sound, like really, really loud. But clear to Van Nuys Airport on departure, fly runway heading
in
to
VR.
500
Yeah, man,
feet,
I do
right
VR with
heading
the
230.
Eclipse, the Airbus Eclipse 550, because
VOR.
it's all touchscreen
Camarillo
and everything is really big
radio.
print. So if you don't have the Airbus
Direct.
Eclipse for
Maintaining
VR,
4000.
it's
Expect
perfect
5000
for
weather minutes
VR.
after departure.
I mean, there's a lot of
Departure
planes that are really good at VR, but
124.7.
I like it because I can read it.
7253.
My eyesight's not very good to begin with, even though I use my glasses in VR. But most of my VR is DCS, which I need to update that this afternoon. I'm trying to make sure I don't step on someone.
Air 90258, Camarillo ground.
Yep, Camarillo, ground Cessna 90258, clear to Van Nuys, fly runway heading to 500 feet, right turn 230, radar vectors, Camarillo 072, from Gina, and direct. 4,000, we expect 5,000, 10 minutes after, 1247, 7253,
overlay.
Cessna 9258.
Sky 90258, read back to Rick.
Thanks, Nick.
Palm Springs ground, United 1399 at the terminal with hotel, ready taxi.
United 1399, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 left, taxi via Whiskey Alpha.
31 left by Whiskey Alpha, United 1399.
And you said you have hotel?
Affirmative, current with hotel, United 1399.
Yeah, 1399, thank you. And just one more thing, how's my audio for you?
You're the same, 5x5.
Roger.
I should say usual. Should have said usual. Okay. This is just for visual reference. I'm flying this departure. And traffic global is
575.
Scooter. Dog. Because my mailman is here. I need to correct the airport flows.
Calling John Wayne Tower, only received part of the transmission, no call sign, and that's all I heard. I heard part of a Tango, I think. Is that 575 Tango Victor?
That's affirmative, yeah, 575 Tango Victor, short of 20 right at Kilo for departure.
That's 575 Tango Victor, John Wayne Tower, wind 1907, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
0 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 5, sorry, Lattice 575 Tango Victor.
But Def looking forward to rotary dials. Yeah. Oh, are you saying you prefer the steam gauges over like touchscreen type stuff like G1000s or for VR? Because that's the problem with the VR. I mean, I have the Pimax 5K XR, so it's better on lighting. It's also the more expensive one, but actually does really well. you know, again, I use it primarily on DCS. Can't see the right one. I'm guessing about 130 knots before I can even get this thing off the ground. All right, auto ignition is on. Everything's in the green. Oil pressure is fine.
7 Charlie Delta, Squawk V5, contact Palomar Tower 118.6.
Just have to watch the torque on takeoff so we don't over torque the turbo engine, turboprop.
Sir 5 Tango Victor, contact circuit departure.
Departure 5 Tango Victor, take care.
Santa Maria Tower, November 10897, 10 miles to the northwest with information Foxtrot.
Going the wrong way, dude. I'm gonna have to adjust
Sir
the
575
flows.
Tango Victor, circuit departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6000.
Alright, we
Sir
got
10897, Santa
towers,
Maria Tower,
19,
report
7.
midfield, right
SoCal
downwind, runway
126.7.
30.
10897, report midfield, right downwind, runway 30.
We got landing lights, strobes. Alright. Turn off the engine ice there. Ignition is on. We're trimmed for takeoff. Prop sync on. Here, no longer in beta. Condition levers are full. Okay, we're ready. Palm Springs Tower, United 1399 on short 31 left. Wind is calm. She's probably getting the winds.
Sir 5 Tango Victor, fly heading 200.
I might have stepped on someone. You don't always hear the other people.
Call for takeoff, stay in the call sign.
United 1399. She heard the last part.
United 1399, Palm Springs Tower, thank you. When calm, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff, United 1399. Alright, let's get out of here.
McLean Tower, 147 Charlie Delta, 3 miles north for full stop.
147 Charlie Delta, Palomar Tower, and a right downwind, runway 24, cleared to land.
Right downwind, runway 24, clear for land.
I'll check out what you just wrote as cheese here as soon as I get off the ground. About 130. Try to rotate. There you go, the nose is coming up. Take off. Positive right, gear coming up. Flaps out. Autopilot on. And we're going to hold the IAS mode right there. Help climb faster. Gears up. Flaps are verified. Up. Gear verified up. Once we cross that radial, we'll make a right turn. This thing's got micro. Over to departure, yeah, 13992. 26.7. SoCal departure, United 1399, Cathedral 1, leaving 3,400 for 7,000.
United 1399, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000, United 1399. Alright, so 13,000 set. We are crossing over the
Platus 5 Tango Victor. Turn right direction to Catalina.
Radial at
contact SoCal approach 127.4.
which point we are clear to go right turn direct to Palm Springs
take care
VOR. So we're going to make this turn. And this is per the this crazy departure here, so let's hide that over there.
Over 10897, runway 30, clear to land, wind.
Reduce the prop to about there, so we don't redline it. And then the next radial is 104
258, runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
So we'll come down here and we'll set this for 104.
Okay, 258, correction, runway 8, taxi via Foxtrot Echo. And yeah, fourth habit, runway 8.
104. Yeah, I'm not going direct to Palm Springs yet. Now I'm heading toward Palm Springs. We're still climbing. Can turn off the landing lights, taxi, Rico. Otherwise we're good. Auto feather. We can turn off auto feather.
Y'all approach
No, leave it.
Lattice 575 Tango Victor level 6,000 direct to San
Yaw
Miguel.
damper is
Platus 575, Tango Victor, SoCal approach Catalina, altimeter 30060, approach request.
not on. It's
Got the local weather at Santa Catalina. We're requesting the VOR Bravo full approach.
Now it's on.
47.
don't need icing. Seatbelts can stay on.
Platus 5 Tango Victor, cross Santa Catalina VOR at 4,000 or above. Cleared VOR, Bravo approach, report inbound for CC.
Alright, now I can read what you wrote there, Swiss G's.
Santa Catalina
Cockpit is pretty much dual G1000 setup. But with all the necessary stuff for VOR, and if I fly steam gauges, then I can swap out the G1000 and use the second one for GTN 750. Oh, that's cool.
The runway, your first practical or reasonable exit point.
Is your cockpit
exit onto Alpha 3 or Alpha 4 and
what's the
taxis parking via
M9 works for the company I'm thinking of, where it has like a bunch of TBM panels and stuff.
Yeah, 1399 after Palm Springs, clear direct thermal.
After Palm Springs, clear direct thermal, United 1399. Alright, so where's thermal? Thermal's out there. So we are passed over Palm Springs. So we're going to go flight plan, thermal, activate, direct to VLOC, nav.
Delta 5157 Zulu, gentlemen, clearance cleared at Pomona Airport on departure, fly heading 175, radar vector Victor 23, as filed.
So that's fine.
Maintain 5,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure.
Turn the seatbelts
Departure
off.
frequency 128.1, squawk 7241.
Alright, well the takeoff went okay. Let me look up when I'm thinking about the panels. The panels I was asking you about are made by
United 1399, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
Los Angeles Center 126.35, United 1399. 12635. 2635. Wish I could zoom in. There we go. 126. Dial in 35. There we go. Now we're going to be with Los Angeles Center. Los Angeles Center, United 1399. Pass you through 12400 for 13000.
United 1399, Los Angeles Center, Palm Springs, altimeter 3005, climb and maintain 16,000.
3005, climb maintain 16,000, United 1399.
10897, taxi to parking via Alpha. And just FYI, you do need ATC approval to exit on a high-speed reverse high-speed exit. Keep that in mind for the future. Have a wonderful.
Where is it at? It's I guess it's M9 Aviation.
There 10897. Did you
I
make
fly
the
on a
request
couch,
on the
so
ground
I
at
just
San
wanted
Luis?
a complete unit. I just pull and plug in. Oh, that's cool. SimVin is some pretty cool stuff.
State on the ground when you were at San Luis? Did you state with your request that it was for the cat rating?
I've never heard of SimVin. That's nice that you can sit on the couch and fly.
I honestly do
You
not
must have
recall.
what kind of laptop do you
I'll go ahead and put
use?
in for a pass for the
Or are you
Cat
even
4.
using a laptop? What's the cabin pressure doing on this? I guess we're okay. I said it. SimVin. Oh, I found it. Wow. They got a lot of stuff on this website. Holy cow, they got a lot of stuff on it. I've never seen this. So, oh, it's an X-Plane plugin? Gizmo says he sits in a, I'm not sure what chair, I think he had a typo, and have no notebook. So do you sit next to your tabletop computer, Gizmo? And actually, both you guys, I'm curious if you're both using. Well, Gizmo, I guess you have a normal full-size computer. I think Swiss Cheese uses a. Maybe he put it in here earlier. I just missed it.
Sky 57, correction, Sky 5157 Zulu on the ground, runway 20 left, taxi Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
Climbing up. A chair with ears. Do it yourself. Arduino with Symbian, and yes, plug-in. Your entertainment for the whole house is the PC in the cupboard downstairs, in the HDMI and USB ports in the wall when I renovated. Dude, that was smart. That was really smart. That's cool.
Calling for your clearance request page.
I planned for the, yeah. Wow, I've never even heard of that before. That was brilliant. Was that your idea, or did someone tell you to do that?
42 Golf Mike, Santa Barbara clearance.
German calls.
Airport on departure, fly runway heading.
I don't know what that word is, bud.
Quang as filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure.
Why am I still climbing?
Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 2635.
Oh, I know why. Okay. Let's do out. And then I know why. We need to do VS.
2 Golf Mike, repeat correct. Or 21350 Sierra, Victorville, altimeter 3010.
You have to have that button, otherwise it will go right past whatever you...
United 1399, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Los Angeles Center 128.6, and I overshot my top altitude. I'm descending back to 16 now, 1399.
United 1399, you would block, say again?
Not important. United 1399. Alright, 16. What is this thing doing now? Yes. Altitude. 26.
Verified Tango Vector, thank you. No traffic observed between you and Catalina Airport. Better services are terminated. And change device frequency.
Right now, it should grab the altitude because I have alt select. Maybe.
Runner 258, Camarillo ground. Runner 258, actually the departure instructions are for runway 8. I just misspoke on the text.
I still need to check in with her.
That is
Los Angeles Center, United 1399, 16,000. She might not even have noticed.
1399 Los Angeles Center, thank you.
Alright, so it grabbed it. You have to hit that alt select. Okay. In German. Oh, that's what that means? Ears armchair? Is that an actual name of a brand of armchair? Oh, it is. I just copied and pasted that word you used, and it comes up with
2135 radar contact lost.
What does it have? Does it have like speakers or something in the top?
014.
I've never seen that before.
714 Foxtrot Echo, inner left base, runway 29, clear to land, wing.
Alright, I need to figure out what we're gonna do. Let me...
Seminole 8760 Foxtrot, clear to Van Nuys Airport. On departure, fly runway heading, till 500 feet. Then a right turn. Stand by. Is this VFR or IFR? Just confirm that for me.
Alright, so I want Mission Bay.
It's a little garbled on that transmission, but before I was hearing you fine. Just confirm, is this VFR or did you want to pick up an IFR clearance?
Say it's 5,000 at Mission Bay. Set that.
8760 Foxtrot, Roger. Well, welcome to PilotEdge. And are you looking for flight following or just a taxi?
5,000 at Mission Bay.
60 Foxtrot, departure frequency 124.7, squawk 1066.
About 9 minutes. Time of descent.
60 Foxtrot, read back correct. Zulu, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 2108.
Okay.
Unit 1399, cross Juliana, maintain 12000, Palomar, altimeter 3001.
Sorry. Cross Julian at 12000, 3001, United 1399. Alright, Julian. Come here. Let's do Julian at 12,000. No.
Skype 9258 Camarillo Tower, wind 20014, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Just FYI, your audio seems to be much better. If you want to turn your voice down just a bit, if that wouldn't hurt.
Okay, so 12,000. We'll do.
Yeah, that's 555. That's sorry, 57 Zulu contact, SoCal departure.
She's at 3001.
So the 4 Foxtrot Echo taxi, back to the Alpha. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Remain this frequency.
Probably gonna ask for the visual.
Sky 5157
Localizers
Zulu, SoCal departure, radar contact,
110.9.
climb and maintain 7000.
So 110.9. Get that ready. And let me go to heading.
8760 Foxtrot, runway 8, taxi via Foxtrot Echo.
275. Go away. Back to that. Back to nav. Julian at 12,000 feet. We should be good.
8760 Foxtrot, Camarillo ground.
Yeah, we're good.
60 Foxtrot, the wind just updated for me, so runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot Echo.
Down.
I'm sorry,
down.
Foxtrot Alpha.
There we go.
And we do provide ATIS. Do you just confirm you do have ATIS? Hotel is now current.
Okay.
Number 258, contact point, make your departure.
Oh, so I did a quick search off the armchair. Oh, there goes Traffic Global. She doesn't see that plane. That's why she's not giving me a TCAS alert, because that's Traffic Global, and that has nothing to do with PilotEdge. That's just to make my airports alive. Damn it! I did it again. All right.
Sorry, 258, point good departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
12,000.
Yeah, 1399, contact SoCal approach 124.35.
SoCal 124.35, United 1399. 2435 and 12. No, up. VFR 35. Climb.
Locale approach, Lattice 575 Tango Victor.
Man, I have to make a checklist for this plane. I'm going to keep forgetting to hit that out.
0147 Charlie Delta, John Wayne clearance, standby. 5157 Zulu, fly heading 100, Joy Victor 23.
Altitude.
100, Victor 23 requested.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information for that.
575 Tango Victor,
Tango
circle
Victor on the
call.
ground at Catalina. I'd like to cancel the flight plan.
Sir 575 Tango Victor, IFR translation is received. Pass for the ISAP.
Thank you very much.
Seatbelts back on.
Sir 258, turn right, direct Camarillo.
258, direct to Camarillo.
SoCal approach, United 1399, 2000, current with Quebec. Let her tell me what she wants me to
Yeah,
fly.
1399, SoCal approach, San Diego altimeter 3005. Thanks for Quebec. Do you have a approach request?
The Sweetwater visual, runway 27 for United 1399 and 3005.
United 1399, you said the Sweetwater visual?
Yes, ma'am. Sweetwater visual, runway 27, United 1399. Alright, so I dialed in the
Calling for flight following request, taking the call sign.
dial that in. I'll handle the altimeter when we descend, because it's 3,5.
And 1719 Alpha Santa Barbara clearance.
That's a nice looking chair. Can I do links? Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow links in my chat until such, you know, people that come in here to spam advertising, without, you know, those people I'll just ban, but links I think help, you know, not just me, but everyone else. So I do understand that some people don't want links in their chat, but you know, I guess I can probably lock down the settings to where only my regulars are allowed to do links, but I haven't really researched that part yet.
Radar vectors, Still Beach, direct, maintain 2000, expect 3000, 10 minutes after departure.
Okay, pressure was
Departure
descending,
frequency
but that's fine.
128.1.
It's not in the red for a differential.
6010.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 19, correction, United 1399, instead of maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, United 1399. This time, I'm going to remember to use that altitude select. It doesn't even go to 5,000, it does like whatever that weird is. Alright, vertical speed,
07 Charlie Delta,
down,
back track.
altitude select.
714 Foxtrot Echo, appear to still be on Foxtrot there. I did give you taxi instructions quite a bit ago. Taxi to parking via Alpha.
San Diego is over there. But that's a nice chair, dude. I like that. That looks very comfortable. So that's what you sit in when you do
fly
your
heading
gig?
100. Correction, fly heading 19er.
Heading 190 for United 1399. 19er.
190 for United 1399.
190 United 1399.
Sir, 8760 Foxtrot, Camarillo Tower.
Localizer
right down departure approved.
She's going to need vectors for that visual.
Wind 200 at 14.
So I'll say visual from...
runway 26, clear for takeoff.
I'll just say the Sweetwater Reservoir. That'll be easiest.
So 1719 Alpha, Santa Barbara clearance, go ahead with the request.
Altimeter's 3005. Towers 18.3. 18.3, get that ready.
I think the destination.
And we'll turn on the landing lights. Beacon
One
lights.
Alpha, I got
They're all
everything except
on.
for your destination.
All lights are on. 190.
Brandon 19 Alpha on departure, fly runway heading, maintain VFR at or below 1,500 televised. Departure
Ignition is
frequency
on.
120.55, squawk 1571.
You know, you're adding Google Drive links, Swiss cheese, just to make sure. I guess that's normal. I mean, those are probably pictures. Are those pictures of your setup?
Heading 240 and report Gillespie Airport or Mount Helix.
240, and I will report one of those to United 1399. Go with the Mount, whatever.
United 1399, if you get the Sweetwater Reservoir in sight, that'll work.
I have the reservoir in sight, United 1399.
United 1399, clear Sweetwater visual, runway 27 approach, 5 mile final contact tower 118.3.
Cleared Sweetwater visual, 27 approach, and 5 mile final tower 18.3, United 1399. Okay. That's on. Alright, flaps are. We can do takeoff flaps at 190.
So 347 Charlie Delta, John Wayne clearance. Just FYI, there is an aircraft with similar call sign. His call sign is 147 Charlie Delta. I will be referring to you both by your full call sign only. Clear to John Wayne Airport on departure, fly heading 220, radar vector Soul Beach, direct,
5 mile, what is the DME on this
2,000,
thing?
expect 3,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency,
So,
128.1, squawk 3031.
okay, I'll just use the ILS DME, which is, where the hell is it? It's 5? That can't be right. Maybe that's...
Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta, read back correct, and also he's a Cirrus, so that's a difference that you'll
I
have to
think that's, I mean, that's definitely the localizer, so I guess that's the DME there. So 5 miles is when we'll switch to, alright, so let's do takeoff flaps.
Cirrus 147 Charlie Delta,
And autopilot coming off.
similar call sign on frequency of Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta. I'll be referring to you both by your full call sign only. Runway 20 left, taxi bay Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, Kilo.
Approach.
Sir 42 Golf Mike, set up over ground, runway 25, taxi via Bravo Alpha Golf. Bear 1719 Alpha, Santa Barbara ground. Do you have the Diamond joining Bravo there in sight?
Alright, we're going to be tracking here now.
Bear 19 Alpha, runway 25, follow that traffic, taxi. So 347 Charlie Delta, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right, taxi Bravo, Kilo.
Flaps full, gear down. Levers are full. Oops, getting off my localizer here. Oh, they're pictures? Okay. I'll take a look at that in just a couple seconds here.
Cirrus 147 Charlie Delta, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff in 2108.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20 left for 147 Charlie Delta.
John Wayne Tower. John Wayne Tower, Manza 347 Charlie Delta, ready for departure at 20 right at Kilo. Flying IFR.
Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta, John Wayne Tower, traffic departing the parallel, runway 20 right at Kilo, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 7 Charlie Delta.
Sky 57 Zulu,
I've never done this approach before, does it show? And I'm doing it in a plane I don't normally fly, which makes it even more challenging.
Santa Barbara Tower, bearing 1719 Alpha, holding short runway 25.
Alright, the wind.
They're 42 Golf Mike, contact departure.
Departure, 42 Golf Mike.
Sky 258, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
6, 5, and 6, okay.
They're 42 Golf Mike, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
Santa Barbara Tower, bearing 1719 Alpha, holding short runway 25.
Bearing 1719 Alpha, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, line up.
Line up away, runway 25, 1719 Alpha.
Lindbergh Tower, United 1309, visual 27.
United 1309, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, clear to land with variable at 6.
27, clear to land, United 1399. Alright, now I see the...
Cirrus 7 Charlie Delta, contact SoCal departure.
Looks like a little bit.
Moving to SoCal departure for 147 Charlie Delta.
AM9, how you doing there, bud?
Number 42 Golf Mike, fly heading 140. Bearing 1719 Alpha, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Runway 25, clear for takeoff, bearing 1719 Alpha, thanks.
Skyhawk 90258, SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 3001.
Knowing this plane drops like a
Okay, 90258.
a rock.
Thanks for golf. Expect ILS runway
And let up on the power to
right
like
approach.
maybe a little bit of half power. Between a quarter and a half is what I'm thinking I'm probably going to need.
Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta, John Wayne Tower, wind 2108, runway 20 right at kilo, clear for take.
Apparently it's not as VFR as
Bonanza
I thought it would
347
be.
Delta, declared for takeoff at Charlie Delta.
Baron 19 Alpha, radar contact departure.
Door departure at
Traffic
171
global right there in front of us.
Clear 5157 Zulu, circle approach, polymer altimeter 3001.
Van Nuys Tower, Piper, Van Nuys Tower,
171 Alpha, center above departure, maintain appropriate VFR altitude.
landing with golf.
Reverse is
147 Charlie Delta, circle departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3000.
Up to 3000, over departure, 7 Charlie Delta.
And 147 Charlie Delta, turn right, heading 010.
Thank God that's over.
Baron 7 Charlie Delta, Baron 347 Charlie Delta, contact circle departure.
Strobes are off. Okay. Flaps are up.
Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta, circle departure, should be restricted to 2000 was your initial. Climb and maintain 2000. Traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles, turning northbound of Cirrus, climbing out of 2200. Zero 527 Zulu, advise you have weather for Ramona as the approach request.
Alright, now that I'm on the ground.
57 Zulu,
And
roger,
we were
after
talking about your website a little earlier. So, good timing. About the panels and such. I don't know if you saw the pictures.
Taxi to parking via Bravo. Have a wonderful day.
Parking via Bravo, yeah, 1399. Thanks, you too.
Baron 19 Alpha, resume navigation.
Okay.
Air 42 Golf Mike, clear direct Quang. Air 347 Charlie Delta, climb and maintain 3000.
Seeing this is making me want to try the King Air this afternoon, even though this is not the King Air. Try? Like, do you have the Airfoil Labs King Air, but you haven't flown it yet? Or, I can't remember if we've had this discussion. You missed it? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We're talking about panels, Swiss cheese, I think, was it Swiss cheese? Of course, alright, fine. You have right away, you're bigger.
Okay, 90258, I was actually
Traffic global.
just about to give you a vector here. Turn left heading 010, vector I left runway 16
It's not perfect,
approach.
but it gives me airplanes at my airports. Roger that. Have it. No, you haven't flown it yet?
Bonanza 347 Charlie
That's
Delta,
cool.
turn right heading 030.
You know, my YouTube has a
020.
ton of videos that would help you with that. That's why I have my videos. She's probably wondering why I'm all over the place. The controller, but
Van Nuys Tower, Piper 8760.
but yeah, my YouTube.
6 miles east, landing
For
with
those of
golf.
you that don't have a YouTube channel, on my Twitch channel description below is a link to my YouTube channel, and I have playlists for each one of my airplanes. I guess I'll make a new playlist for this airplane because it's pretty good for FS economy, but I only use this for FS economy.
Van Nuys Tower, November 8760,
I prefer the
landing with
Airfoil Labs King Air over
golf
this.
at Van Nuys.
where exactly, but park.
And I heard 8679er Golf.
Park right over there.
8760 Foxtrot, landing with at Van Nuys with Golf.
Sir, 8760 Foxtrot, Van Nuys Tower. Thank you. Report middle right downwind runway 16.
Right downwind runway 16, roger, 8760 Foxtrot.
Had too much power, it was still rolling. Okay.
Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta, turn 10 degrees left.
Working on getting
5
external
degrees, 5
gauges on RSG screens. Oh, that'd be cool.
Bonanza 347 Charlie Delta, affirmative.
Do you? I can't remember. Do you have the
Here's
GTN 750 for the Airfoil Labs King Air? It really makes it 10 times better than the stock FMC. And let me check out some of these links that
Bonanza
Swiss Cheese
347
put
Charlie
in
Delta,
here.
expect ILS runway 20 right approach.
2, 3,
Cirrus 147 Charlie Delta, stay approach request.
4. Oh wow, Swiss Cheese, that's impressive. Do you see those links, M9, that Swiss Cheese does with his cockpit he's building? That is freaking awesome.
Van Nuys Tower 60 Foxtrot, turning downwind.
Do you see those links, or did you sign in after he posted them? Because I'll just copy and paste the whole. I'll copy and paste them all.
60 Foxtrot, thanks.
If you hadn't seen them. All right, taxi light off. Rico off. Seat belts.
515 Zulu, just confirming you said you wanted the RNF Bravo approach from Julian.
Bleeds off.
For 570 Zulu, roger. And traffic slightly left of your 12 o'clock, 4.5 miles, opposite direction, altitude indicates 7,000, type unknown.
To
November 258, flight heading 350.
turn off avionics.
0258.
Turn off the EPIS. And now we can do field cutoff.
Okay, 570, just for information, that traffic appears to be climbing. It's climbing through 7,800 altitude unverified.
Actually, I'm going to do FS economy before I do anything, so
I'll
I can
turn
make
10
sure I
degrees
get
right,
paid.
5157 Zulu.
Roger. 147 Charlie Delta, turn right heading 080.
080 for 147 Charlie Delta.
Handy being a metal fabricator. Yeah, I bet that does work. I wish I would work in aluminum.
Sir, 5157
Oh, that's why I said that. Okay.
The factory, he's not behind you. He looks like he passed slightly
right,
to
let
your
me
left,
highlight
about 400
these.
feet above.
This copy and paste should work.
Yep, we had him inside, 57 Zulu.
Let me know if this works. So those are all Swiss Cheese's screenshots that are just phenomenal.
SoCal approach, Nanza 347 Charlie Delta with Mason Zulu for John Wayne.
All right, let me make sure my
And,
FS economy
Bonanza 7 Charlie Delta.
took. Looks like it did. So we got FS economy. Go to logs. $9,000 for that trip.
Diamond
And that's why I fly the Beach 1900.
124.7.
If you can get it filled up, $9,000 bucks. That was a $20,000 job.
Cirrus
Sweet.
147 Charlie Delta, turn right heading 170, join the localizer.
Turn 14141.
Disconnected.
landing wasn't bad, being that I kept power in the entire time. Why? Guess you have to turn those off first. Okay. Gonna get going to get it all working, no doubt, with some mods, and then pull it apart and get powder coat black. Oh, that looked nice. Show me the money. Yeah, no S. This hobby is not cheap. However, this sim hobby is still cheaper than the radio controlled airplanes that I used to be into before I got into the sim. Just my airplane, bleh, I can talk. Just my airplane alone for my RC aircraft was $2,400 just for the airplane. And I almost crashed it one time because I lost, it was radio interference before they had the new radios, and I lost control of it for a second. I got control back, I landed it and sold it to some guy and his kid, and then I got an ARF almost ready to fly. I got a well, the first one was a patio app, and then I got the Twist. It's called a Twist. It was a 3D flying, and that was a very expensive hobby, but I can't really do all the physical stuff with it anymore, so that's why I'm really into this simming now. But this is nowhere near as expensive as radio controlled airplanes. That hobby is so freaking expensive. I don't know if any of you all fly RC, but it's crazy. It's fun because it gets you outdoors. On nice days, you go to the RC park and you get to look at everybody's airplanes. So if anyone has an opportunity to go to an RC park near your hometown, it's very addictive. So make sure that you either might want to get into it or you're just going to go to look. Because if you go there with an open mind, you're going to want to buy. And everybody there is going to want you to buy. That's how I got sucked into it. I drove by because I saw an RC airplane flying over my head. So I found the park. Next thing I know, I'm thousands of dollars in debt. Of course, that was a long time ago, but it was an awesome, awesome hobby, especially in warmer climates. I mean, you can fly all year round like I can. Let's check out that landing. All right, make sure I'm offline. We'll pause, replay. Landed right on the the touchdown zone. Of course, it's easy with this plane because it wants to drag you down. I might fly this a little bit more. I think it flies better, Gizmo, if you're still there, now with the current X-Plane version. Maybe they've done something to where this plane works. So I might fly this a little bit more often. I kind of enjoyed that. I'd hate to admit it because I don't like Carinardo, but that was actually a pretty decent flight. There you go. Then crashing cost. Yes, yeah, I crashed my Twist, but the Twist was a $700 plane. So I was able to, the engine was like the biggest part. It was like $400 for the engine for the Twist. I can't remember, it was a 4-stroke. And so I was able to buy another airplane for like $200, throw in the same engine, and then it was fine. But you're absolutely right. You have crashing costs, so you have to replace and repair the airplanes. And I'm not a builder. I don't do woodwork. I'm not good at it. Like very not good with screwdrivers or anything mechanical. So I had a guy that did all my airplane repair and building. So if the kit was like what I don't know, it was maybe like $200, $250 for the airplane. So whatever half the kit price was is what I would pay my guy to build it for me. So, and that was with an almost ready to fly. It was an ARF. If you get a full kit, it would take weeks to build. I just can't stand that. It must be not so expensive. Have you experimental on? Are you talking? What are you talking? Oh, no, no, no. No, no, I don't use the experimental flight physics with X-Plane because the add-ons are not, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not compliant with that experimental flight model. So, you know, they're getting their planes compliant within the beta build, but I don't fly beta. I want my stuff to work correctly. So, it's like he landed. But yeah, no, I don't have the experimental flight model. It's, you know, one day it's going to be fixed. It's such a nice airport. It's free. It's on the org. I only flew gliders. That's not expensive. Yeah, gliders are not bad, but you start getting into the engines. And I mean, I had a friend that flew jets, like real turbines, and they were remote control. It was crazy. And the guy spent $20,000 on his jet. And of course, he was a boat captain, like a luxury liner boat captain. So the guy made a gazillion dollars. But you know, my airplane that I flew was $700. That included everything: the servos, all the electronics, and then the radio itself was pretty expensive. So it's a very fun hobby, but it's, you know, it's weather restricted and very, very pricey. And, you know, at least with this sim, if I crash or something bad happens, I'm not out anything. I just hit the restart. You know, you fly RC or even real world, there is no restart. You know what I mean? I mean, that's it. You crash, it's done. I guess this guy is... I think the weather changed, the winds, and he got stuck not knowing what to do, this guy, because this guy landed correctly. But I think I'm going to work on the Beech 1900D and make and add a little section for that plane, because actually I enjoyed flying it. I don't know why. It landed a lot better than it used to. Just have to have enough runway, and it stops on a dime. As soon as I hit the reversers, that was kind of unrealistic, but it stopped on a dime. So tonight, Friday night ops. Friday night ops. I'm gonna fly tonight. Let me see where we are flying tonight. What's today? The 21st. Relay? North Carolina? Alright, looks like I'll be flying out of North Carolina this evening. I'm probably going to fly FedEx using the Boeing 767 airliner this evening. So, If anybody's interested, I'll stream again later on. And I much appreciated today's chat. I had a great time. All right, guys. We will catch y'all later.
The localizer, big left, 7 Hotel Lima.
7 Hotel Lima. Roger, turn right heading 230 when able to direct Barrett.
230, direct Barrett, 7 Hotel Lima.
SoCal 754, we were restricted at 4,500.
754, Roger, maintain VFR at 3,500 or below.
3,500 or below, 754.
Southwest 1590, traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles northeastbound, 2,500 indicated.
Okay, South 1590.
November 2 Tango Alpha, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees to the right, to Tango Alpha.
November 754, turn right heading 200.
200, 754.
November 73 Zulu, flight heading 100.
100, Nova 237 Zulu.
November 25 Mike, flight heading 110, vector final approach course.
110, vector final approach, course 2425 Mike.
Southwest 1590, traffic factor, connect tower 118.3, good day.
South 1590 tower, good day.
SoCal Southwest 4640, 10,100, descended via the Comics to Juliet.
South 4640, SoCal approach, good afternoon. November 25 Mike, flight heading 140, maintain 3,800.
140, maintain 3,800, 25 Mike.
November 2 Tango Alpha, flight heading 170.
70 to Tango Alpha.
TBM 0 Golf Echo, SoCal approach.
SoCal approach, TBM 910 Golf Echo.
0 Golf Echo, SoCal, 8 is Tango current, advise when you have that, expect ILS 28.
Okay, we do have Tango right now, and we will expect ILS 28 right for Golf Echo.
Thank you, Cessna 754, 3 miles from Penny, flighting 230, practice approach approved, maintain VFR.
230, practice approach approved, 754.
910 Golf Echo, do you still hold me at 10,000 feet?
0 Golf Echo, affirmative, turn 10 degrees right, vector to Nesty for the sequence, and maintain 10,000.
Okay, 10 degrees right, and did you say expect Nesty for the sequence?
Affirmative, maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000, Golf Echo.
Southwest 4640, proceed direct Cloman, descend and maintain 5,000.
Direct Cloman, descend and maintain 5,000, Southwest 4640.